Hello and welcome to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We are playing as Sir House Fossoway, who has a new purpose in life. His son died, and his daughter was the one who did it. He imprisoned her, and he's basically on a rampage of... he is no longer honest. There's no being honest did not get him or his father anywhere. If you do the honest or honourable thing, what's going to happen is your son will die, your daughter will end up imprisoned, and everything just goes bad. We're just going to try and make the house strong. We don't want anyone to even think about declaring on us, because we are going to be so powerful they would think that assassins would appear out of nowhere and kill them if they even thought about it. That's a new plan. So I'm going to let time move on, and the game did not crash this time. Fantastic. And yeah, hopefully we get Bard's Home. What's the chance per year of getting Bard's Home? Or of getting the claim on Bard's Home? 14% a year. Not too bad. Lord Walden of Atarana accepted Lord Clement of Harrenhal's peace offer. So there was a war for Harrenhal, which I've completely forgotten about. This is recorded a little bit after my backlog. Well, quite a week or two after the backlog started. But not quite before I've seen all the comments. So, just to let you know where we are. I just wanted to have a quick look at Bard's Home. They have 500 men, and they have one ally who has roughly 2,000 men. We have 2,500, so this should be quite an easy fight if we can actually get in there, and if we're allowed to declare war. Depends what the crown lot is at the time, but we can always work around it. Once we have the claim, there's a lot more to do. Sir House Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Norcross, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Clifford Norcross, Lord of Norcross. A chance to prove my worth. Perfect. Well, we're never going to turn down a tournament offer. We'll always go into them. I'm going to speed up the game just a little bit more. Let it move on. As someone of Claw Isle died. Oh, the previous wife of King Aemon the Wicked. So, yeah, that's exciting. Not really, but The tourney had finally got underway, with the first days of the list beginning in earnest. You failed to make it through undefeated, however, and was unhorsed in a joust by Sir Harlan Hunt, whose prowess was clearly greater. You've been eliminated from the tourney. I'll win next time. I'm sorry to tell you, Garce, but I don't think we're going to win next time. We keep turning up to these just out of pride, but, if we were smart, we probably wouldn't. So, who are they at war with? I'm just trying to figure out. Nah, they're just getting raiders done. Dornis Marches themselves might be at war with someone. Oh, they are. They're at war with someone's claim on Cagliari. Oh, okay. So, that's a new war that started. There's still the wars in the Riverlands. I need to get reacquainted with where the realm is. Defending against Lady Sarah the Unfaithful and revolt against the rule of Lord Arthur of Runestone. Okay, so he's defending against him. Okay. Okay, so there's a war for the in Runestone, which affects a lot of other... Right. So no one's truly at war right now, are they? How would I find this out? Probably go to the king? No. The Westlands in the north, yes. I'm back. I've worked out where everything is. Sir Hyle and Sir Armin Redding were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Armin was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Hyle to be declared the winner. Sir Hyle is 7.5 and Sir Armand is 10. So yeah, you would have expected Sir Armand would win that joust. So it's kind of interesting that the other side won. He fought well. Yep. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen the person when it's the AI. I've never seen the person with lower dual skill multiplier lose. Maybe I'm just maybe I only noticed the other ones. After many tilts over several days, only two knights remained undefeated. Sir Walden Costine and Sir Hyle faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts, finally executed jousting. Sir Hyle was unhorsed, leaving Sir Walden Costine to be declared the winner of the tournament. 8.5, and Sir Hyle had 7.5. So maybe I'm just completely talking rubbish. He truly deserves it. Yes, the person who was better won. Releasing people from prison, so that's actually a powerful person he released from prison. Without it being, actually it might have ransomed her, possibly. I don't know if it gives us a different message if it was ransomed. I think it does actually. I can't remember. Anyway, the tourney ends, and although I may not have won any of the melee events, my person list did not go unnoticed. But of course. So yeah, I recently did the realm overview video, which should go up some point. I don't know if it's going to be before or after this video. And I've looked at all the houses in the realm, so if you were wondering about some of these houses, you know, you might want to check it out. If it's there. Was that a war started? Ah, no, people being released from dungeons. I thought I saw a war in there somewhere. Colin Fossoway is now of legal age, so Colin is my nephew's son. Okay. Well, that's good. Do you want to do anything with him? We could try and arrange a marriage for him, which I think we are the people who do that because we're the... or we can say he get or we kind of just let him go, marry who he likes. I think we're going to let him... I think the decision was we let him marry who he likes unless it's our son or like a direct child of ours or something like that. Right, but what we could do is we can give him... He's not really a commander. We could give him an honorary title though. Take part of rulership and religious observance. Yeah, that sounds like something we could give him. He's kind of rulership, religious, what he does. Just, you know, give him a title because he's related. When I introduced my friend to Quentin, I had high hopes. I'd hoped they would become fast friends so we could spend some time together, the three of us. Too bad Quentin didn't like my friend. Oh, they decided to ignore him. I'd not seen that answer before. Maybe it was bugged the previous time. Okay. Does that mean they're rivals or was it just ignored? It was just ignored. Okay. People being released from dungeons. Oh. The kinslaying Amia Fossoway is now dead, our daughter. I mean, I can't say I'm disappointed. At least we didn't get Kinslayer for it though, which is the only reason she was sitting in the dungeons. Anyway. Yes, I guess that debacle's over. Hopefully we can get back to more happy things like fighting and taking land soon. We don't suppose we have anyone who's better at diplomacy around. Or better at getting these kind of things. Not really, no. We could look for someone, but they will probably just say no, because we have no power. So yeah. A lot of the good people have already been picked up, that's the thing. Oh, is there some fighting going on in the Westlands, or was that... Nope, not Westlands, Crownlands. I guess that this fighting just ended, because I did see some of these lands switch ruler. Is it this one? Oh, Europe War. Against the rule of Marek the Cruel. Ah, okay. When I saw someone in the Crownlands actually, you know, having a war, I was like, oh, is that the Iron Throne? We're going to have a whole realm war? Nope, no realm wars. People being released from other people's dungeons. It's pretty much just the end of a war that's happening right now. It's just lots of people being released, and soon it will all go back to the way it should be, and then we'll get back to warring. So Garth, by the way, I hereby invite you to participate in the tournament of Haystack, where the best Knights Lords of Reach will be invited to compete. Regards, Baron Haystack, Lord of Haystack. Well, of course we'll go, but we're not going to like it. We'll get our 10 prestige for going though, so if we get through a couple of rounds, we've always got a chance. The Northern War for Melena's claim on Grey Khan has ended. Lord Paramount Ulrich of the North lost. So the North managed to lose against the Westlands, which I think is very impressive, because the North did have more troops to start with. I think they did anyway. But yeah, so that was his wife's claim, or was it? Or Melena's claim? Do we have a Melina in here? Who is Melina when it's at home? When she's at home? I don't know. Oh, it was probably whoever controls the High Lordship. Why was I think it was one of his children? Too much looking at dynasties today. Right. So, after arriving in Haystack, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final rounds of the list begin, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse. The tourney herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Lord Owen Middlebury. You mount your charge, take a lance from your squire, ride to the end of the list as Lord Owen does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Steady. As closing on your opponent, you see an opening. You deftly guide your lance in to strike whilst evading their charge. Hit. City taxes. No. Go away. Lord Owen Middlebury took the full force of your lance, but sent reeling. Only managed a glancing blow upon your own armor. He almost fell off, managed to regain his balance, and round the other end of the list, ready for another tilt. I forgot to check what his combat is. Oh, he's also really bad at jousting. He's not quite as bad as us. Oh, but we actually got a little bit better at jousting. What gave us that? Like, we used to only have 2 in jousting. I'm just seeing if any of these give us, like, extra jousting. Maybe it was a certain level of martial gave us the next one? Oh, it must have been trained fighter we must have got. I think we managed to upgrade our fighting. I forgot. We'll knock him off this time. I also forgot to set him as special interest. As you guide, closing on your opponent, you see an opening, you definitely guide your lance into strike whilst evading their charge. Hit. You expertly struck Lord Alwyn with the lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing your lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces. As he is sent flying from the saddle, the crowd gives a great cheer at your victory and is relieved to see Lord Alwyn is unharmed. A fine hit, I must say. We won a joust! And taxes went through anyway. You've been declared the winner, defeating Lord Owen of Middlebury in a fine joust. None can beat me. Aha. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Sir Egan Beesbury. And you mount your charge, take a lance for your squire right to the end of the list, as Sir Owen does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Right, now I believe the Beesbury, now this was pointed out to me. Definitely, this is from the comments. And I probably actually noticed it myself, but I may have forgotten that I noticed it myself. He's underneath the, he's underneath our rival branch, so it'd be good to win. Yes, let's hope we don't get stung here. Ready? As you close on your opponent, you see an opening, you definitely guide your lance into strike whilst evading their charge. I forgot to see how good he was, actually. 6.5, so he's pretty bad. You expertly struck Sir Arwen with the lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing your lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces. He sent flying from his saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer at your victory. As relieved, Sir Aegon is unharmed. We won 2 jousts in a row. This is unprecedented. A fine hit, I must say. You have been declared the winner, defeating Sir Aegon Beesbury in a fine joust. Wait, is that the winner of the tourney? Reports from New Barrel that his charity work on your behalf has proceeding well. The poor have been fed and your pious standing has improved. Good. Oh, that was not us winning the tourney. That was optimistic. This guy is much better than us. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You've been drawn against Axel of Norcross. You mount your charge, take a lance to your squire, and right to the end of the list as Axel does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Steady. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lance merely makes it lanceable on their armour whilst their lance hits true. Oh dear. Excuse me? As you and Alex meet and you both score a good hit, both lances shattering as you ride on still mounted. You're hit with a sudden bout of pain, however, as you realise you are now bleeding profusely. You take up a new lance for your squire anyway and charge gamely on. This will not stop me. We're wounded? No, this is not the way it ends. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lance merely makes it lancing blows on their armour whilst their lance hits true. Axel of Norcross lance hits you square in the middle of your breastplate, exploding into many pieces as it hits. The force knocks the wind out of you and sends you flying from your horse. You're left lying in the dirt, defeated as the crowd cheers Axel. Ouch. Well, we're wounded. That's not good. One cynical comment after another. I could not take it anymore. I even tried to bribe Amelia so she would shut up and stop firing cynical remarks at me. Some random lowborn. Here's your coin, you cynical woman. Axel of Norcross has been declared the winner, defeating you and eliminating you from the tourney. Although there is always next time. Yes. Sir RSQ and Sir Eris Florent were the next to joust in the list. There were many tilts and broken lances. Sir Ellis was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Aris to be declared the winner. So, dual skill 16, dual skill 10. So yeah, I actually forgot which one. Sir Aris was better, yes. Yes, so that went the way it should. He has a lot of traits, wow. He's fantastic at like all sorts of fighting. Aelis Arryn died. She was married to the old Lord Paramount. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Sir RSQ and Sir Axel of Norcross faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts of finally executed jousting, Axel was unhorsed, leaving Sir RSQ to be declared the winner of the tourney. He truly deserves it. Yes. Yes, truly deserves it, obviously. Tourney ends, although we not won in the melee events, but prowess and list did not go unnoticed. We didn't get he didn't get a thing though. We won 2 in a row, but it was such a large tourney we didn't get like semi-finalist. That would have been nice. We are wounded though. That's not good at all. I don't suppose there's anything in this mod like, please come and heal me. No. What plot are we back in? I've forgotten so much. Oh, we're investigating Lord Alistair Peake's legitimacy. Melissa Trant was married to Beesbury. So he injured us. Well, no, the next person injured us. I've forgotten who injured us. Oh, it was Axel of Norcross injured us. Yeah, you're on my list, Axel. We're coming to get you at some point. Wait, is he also under our rival group? No, he's not under our rival group. Well, at least that's something. Lords of Westmarch have approved the institution of the small feudal taxes law. Good. Or bad, I don't know. I don't really care about Norcross's taxes. Lords of the North March have approved the institution of minimal feudal taxes. Okay. The old wound is finally healed, leaving a pretty grotesque scar behind. Actually, scarred is a good trait to have. It gives you monthly prestige. So, that's actually alright. I'm fine getting monthly prestige. And we didn't die, which is nice. I imagined a situation which became more and more intimidating with an outcome that could mean life or death. I swallowed hard and decided I would. Well, obviously stay put and fight. We're brave. We would not give up. Not brave, we're proud. We would not give up. We're also wroth, so we're not going to run away. Aha, we have gained the brave trait now. We are now brave. Good. Good. Oh, people are being released from dungeons. Someone usurped a title from someone else. Oh, Wolfswood usurped a couple of lordships. There must have been a revolt for some lordships. Florent died after a period of illness. Your Septim Geralt of New Barrel reports that Maester Osbert of Fosbury has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor in New Barrel. Peasants have been singing your name. Oh good, Master Osbert likes us a little bit more, so that puts him at 98. Good, he'll give us the full amount of troops if we ever go to war. Lady Rayla of Dragonstones founded Lord Valar for the Iron Throne faction. Lord Valar is alive, isn't he? Yes, I didn't want to go and have to give him a title. So yeah, it's Targaryens for the Iron Throne. Not surprisingly. Or it looks like our liege is... Nah, he's just killing raiders. I was like, he's off to do something, but it's killing raiders. Not exciting. Greyjoys are imprisoning people. Yep. Realm's very quiet. There aren't actually that many wars. A lot of it's raiding. Like, a lot of raiding's happening. At some point, there's gotta be a war to stop that, like, to just kill the pirates from, like, an anti-piracy war has gotta happen at some point, I'm sure. Wait, yeah, Dorne is always that. I forgot. I was looking at a previous version of our, of the Iron Throne for reasons. But yeah. Dorne is all underneath the king, that's why. King? Did I actually get that right for once? I did get that right for once. Cool. I can call him an emperor. People are usurping High Lordship. Oh, that's of Riverrun. So who usurped it? Oh, the Vances have now taken Riverrun from the from the Vances. I thought Riverrun was meant to be under the Tullys. Maybe I got that wrong. Yeah, Riverrun's under the Tullys, isn't it? We could go and have a look. Riverrun. Lordship of Riverrun? That'll work. Alright, so it was under Tully, yeah, and then that was one of the ones that was moved to different houses after the events that happened with King Aemon. High Septim has died, being succeeded by Septim. Sort of tragic news, His Holiness, High Septim has passed away, the gods losing their worldly avatar. A successor must be chosen. Selected. And I guess they chose Septim. I forgot there was. I was waiting for a second of another event to happen. I forgot there wasn't one. Dear Sir Grass of New Barrel, I hereby invite you to the wedding of Sir Willis Pike and Obra Jordine in Starpike. Your presence will be greatly appreciated and I look forward to your attendance. Lord Alistair Pike. Well, I would like to go. Why did his wife get blinded? That's interesting. I wish there was a way of finding that out. Like, if you click blinded, it would pop you to the person who did it. Okay, so who's getting married? Sir Willis. That would be his brother? Yes, one of his brothers is getting married to Obra Jourdain, and the Jourdains are over here in the Ghost Guild. Alright, so that's quite a powerful house he's marrying into. I will travel to the wedding either way though. Definitely. I mean, there's no reason not to. We like a good wedding. It's like a party. Get to be social and socialise. We getting any events for this wedding, or? Aha, there we go. Lord Alistair greeted us warmly to the wedding. Fine arbor gold was served, and most lovely music was played throughout the whole night. The ceremony between Willis and Obra, the grand feast, shall be held upon the morrow. Thank you for having us. Lord Paramount Urgun of the Iron Isles has declared the Iron Islander Sea Stones de jure war over the Sea Stone Isles on Lord Quellan of the Sea Stone Isles. So he's trying to take these couple things back. Wait, how did they become independent? I'm gonna need to look at that. I don't remember them being independent. So inherited. Oh, and then House Drum conquered it as a claimant. Oh wow, how did I miss that? That's pretty big. But he's gonna take it back now, so. And now Oberyn Jordain and Willis Peak stand before the gods, take up a holy vow of marriage. The great lords and ladies of Cockleswyn look on as the great drapes the arms of House Peak around the brides finally seal their marriage. And now for the feast. More people trying to pose King Vakar. That's a commander of the Iron Throne, heir to the city of the Citadel, and currently holder of the High Lordship of Valth. So a pretty powerful person. I was seated beside a person I'd never really talked with before. We ended up in the garden together with a couple of bottles from Lord Alistair's well-stocked Dornish wine cellar. I think I've made a new friend, Shireen the Unfaithful. Shireen of House Errol, who is married to Goter Flowers, who is another sibling of Alistair Pike. I made another new friend. We're very good at making friends. We have a lot of them. Yes, an awful lot of friends. Crown Loyalist faction has been formed. Well, that's because of all these other things happening. The feast is winding down now. Only the bedding remains. Willis and Oberyn are stripped of all garments by the revelers, making many body joke along the way. Then finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone. A fine tradition. Yes. Oh, there's a. Yeah. Okay. So that war is already over up in the Iron Isles, right? Yeah, that's already over, so that's all under the correct person now. And the Stormlands are trying to imprison the person who owns the Straits of Tarth, which is a little bit interesting. Wonder why he's trying to imprison him. Probably because he wants land, to be honest. Anyway, this might be a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.